Hi everyone, my name's Laura Cheshire and today I'm going to be playing with makeup. I have a huge glare in my glasses because my lighting is coming in from right there. But hopefully this is a good enough angle where you can see what I'm doing and we can just have a good time chatting about makeup, or technically me chatting to a camera about makeup, you know, whatever. First I'm going to pin back my hair, put up my hair, whatever I'm going to do. And then I'm going to wipe my face clean and then we'll get started and I'll show you what kind of products I have, products I've never tried before, little samples that I have. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I've basically rubbed my face raw because I have very sensitive skin, and whenever I rub it, even with if it's with one of those really gentle makeup wipes, I still get a lot of redness. But I've always had really sunken in under eyes. So that's just been something that I've had to deal with my whole life. Okay, so the first product, Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. That's fine. Primerizer. Okay, it's white. Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm wondering if the white color has something to do with blocking any flash that might happen. Whoa, okay, little tiny bit, long way. I put primer all over. I don't technically know if that's something that you're supposed to do, which is really sad because I've had a cosmetology license for 5 years. One thing I do kind of notice is that my skin feels a little bit tighter. You're feeling the texture that the product wants you to feel. Next product that I wanted to try is something called a blur stick. It is from Trestique, okay, and it is the blur stick. Okay, I tried to use this once. I have no idea how to use it, and so I was actually kind of just messing around with it in the car. I'm pretty sure that I got it in an Ipsy bag. It says blurring primer and shine eraser. And so I'm just kind of thinking, are you supposed to put it in the places of your face where you normally get shiny, like on your cheeks or on your nose or something like that? But it's also a primer. It looks like lip balm. That's the first thing that I thought the first time I ever opened it. It totally looks like lip balm. I tried using it, I have no idea what I'm doing. So maybe in the comments below you can kind of tell me what's going on. I even tried to look it up on their website. I tried, and it tells you exactly the same thing, blurring primer and shine eraser. And so what I'll do right now is I'll put it probably under my eyes, a little bit on my cheeks and my nose. Maybe a little bit on my forehead too. So let's do that. And another thing is, I don't know if you are literally supposed to put it on like you're putting lipstick on your face. I don't know if you're just supposed to rub it on. I don't know if you're supposed to try and apply this with a brush. I'm a little confused. To each their own. But you are taught in cosmetology school, always follow the directions. So when I'm not given directions with something, it's very frustrating and I get irritated. So anyways, we'll put this on. Putting it on felt really interesting. It literally feels like you're putting lip balm on your face. After you're actually rubbing it in with your fingers, it leaves kind of a powdery finish. I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced that. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about it. The next product that I have is 2 concealers. I have one from how I think is pronounced Kokie, Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. This one is medium beige, and it's got kind of a yellow undertone. So I'm going to be putting that one on this side of my face, wherever I need it basically. And then I have the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in light medium. And feel really good there. And I will be putting that on this side of my face. So we'll try the Kokie Be Bright first. And I will be using an Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. I have had this brush forever, and like almost all of the words have rubbed off. All right, the first thing that I can tell is just under my eye, it looks really, really yellow. And honestly, that's not bad because in my other eye, I can see that I do have a lot of purple undertone under here. So that might actually work really well. So now I'm going to apply some to my cheek area. Now I know that when you have a problem with redness, you are supposed to counteract it with a green undertone concealer, which I have never tried before, honestly, because I usually just apply foundation and I call it good. So I've never tried that before. It does look quite yellow to me, to be honest, and that's usually what happens with something that has beige in the name. Sandy beige, medium beige, anything like that. They usually tend to come out a little more yellow, which I actually don't mind it for my under eye, but for my cheek, I'm not really gonna be going for that. I would probably honestly just apply foundation, ta-da, call it good. So I'm going to now apply the Smashbox. Just from putting this on, I can tell it's very creamy. So this also looks fairly yellow, just as it was going on. That's interesting. Now, just what I've noticed as I've been sitting here is that this one looks shinier, picks up the light a little bit more. So this one would definitely need some sort of a powder over it. One thing I've always wanted to try is that banana powder. This one's kind of settled into the skin, and this one, it just looks a little bit more yellow. So let me apply it a little bit more on my cheek and my eyelid, and then I'll come back. This one I believe has better finish. It does need a little bit more working into the skin, but as far as I can tell, I do actually like this one a little bit better. And from what I believe, that one's the Smashbox concealer is a little bit more expensive. I'm gonna put a little bit of powder. I'm just gonna use my Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Face Powder. I believe that the Smashbox concealer is holding its color better, and the Kokie Be Bright, I wouldn't say it's illuminating or it's catching light better or anything like that, but I would say that it does show up a little bit lighter on my eyelid and my under eye. So if I were going to pick between these two, I would probably use the Smashbox more often. I would probably use the Kokie Be Bright under my eyes, but I would have to figure out some way not to have such a deep circle right there. On this eye, it seems like it's covered up a little bit more. I have two more products. One of them is an eyeshadow. It's by Winkylux, called Mermaid Kitten, but it also says Ursula right under it. So I don't know if it's from like their mermaid set that they had, and this one's called Ursula, which is kind of, that seems a little more, like it would be it. Oh yeah, Ursula must be the color because wow, look at that purple. Love it. I actually really love this green color too. It's a little bit more minty than it shows up on camera, but. All right, so on one of my eyes, I am going to apply it to the full lid, and then on the other eye, I'm just going to apply it in the crease. What I already like about this color so far is that, I mean, I have blue eyes, and I usually always like wearing something purple. It does bring out the blue. All right, I've used a simple shade called, I believe it's called French Vanilla. French Vanilla by CoverGirl. All right, now I'll just apply it to the crease. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that French Vanilla shade again, and I'm going to put a little more in here. So I do like it. I don't know if that's something that I would wear very often, probably for a night out. Honestly, I've never been good at a smoky eye, but a purple smoky eye I might be able to work. Yeah. All right, so my last product is an eyeliner. It is an eyeliner that also comes with a stamp. So it is by the brand, I want to say Ciate, and it is called Starstruck. It is a limited edition. It's an eyeliner on one side, it's a stamp on the other side. I still totally have all of the packaging on, so you might not be able to see it very well. Let's take the packaging off. I'm going to use the eyeliner on this side, and then I'm going to use the stamp on this side, just to show you guys the difference. It is a felt-tipped eyeliner. The end isn't very fine, so that might prove to be a little bit difficult. It goes on very nicely. It feels very gel-like. I am terrible at putting eyeliner on, so please make fun of me in the comments down below. I'm also terrible at putting eyeliner on because I don't have contacts or glasses on. I do like it. It feels like it went on pretty well. I'm also not normally one to wear eyeliner very often unless I find an eyeliner that I very much like, and I might have. This is really nice, actually. All right, so let's look at the stamp. Okay, so it's a star stamp. It's literally just if you like are a little kid and you have one of those stamp markers that smells like strawberry or something like that. So let's just stamp it on. Oh, that's too much fun. Oh. I wish there was like a smaller version so that you could put teeny tiny stars. Well, this is too fun. I probably shouldn't be allowed to have this much fun. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let's apply some mascara. See how it looks. I am going to take a photo so that I can actually show you very close up and hopefully just show you better what these look like. The primer and the concealers I would definitely wear on a daily basis. I still don't understand the blur stick. I don't get it. I like the eyeshadow. I actually do like the formula of the eyeliner. I don't know if I'd ever wear these stars. That would just be, you know, something I'd play with my daughter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you a little bit of insight into some products. And if you like videos like this, you can subscribe, you can comment, you can just let me know how you feel. That's the wrong way. Stamp it on. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's really cute. So, whatever. Not for individual sale. That's fine. Face, my face. It's just bottom of the rung, but, and haven't thought of an outro.